Alright, so a lot of people that I know in real life said, "I'll help you, Sean," and then they never did. They didn't keep their word. There's no reason for them to. It doesn't affect them at all. That's the problem here. Lots of people want to tell me how to think and how to feel. And then they want to tell me about their family lives and their stories and so on and so forth. Like Teresa Orn, I'd heard about her dead husband every conversation that we had. When Natalie died and I needed help, Teresa called me up drunk as a fucking skunk to talk over me, to talk about her dead husband. That's not help. I was trying to get actual help, and she was eating up my precious time because she was drunk and needed attention. Shannon Alvarado was the same way. When I asked them for help, they say, "Yeah, Sean, I'll help you out." When they ask me for help, I actually help. I actually fucking help. When Shannon Alvarado had a room in her house that was so cluttered with bullshit that it was blocked from the other side and the door wouldn't even open. Who was it that spent 3 days cleaning that shit out just so there was enough space to walk through? That's right, it was me. Many of these people are addicts, and I have to go to them for help because why? Because going to the police for help got me victimized. Going to my friends in houses for help got me victimized, got me talked over. A lot of these people didn't want their personal business out on the internet. I don't give a fuck. You should have kept your goddamn word. With Shannon Alvarado, I told her, "Hey, write this shit down. Write down the names, write down the dates, write it down." But you can't expect an addict to fucking do that. That's the problem. That's why we have resources that are supposed to be available for people like me. But then you see how going to those people for help works out. They don't listen worth a shit. They don't listen to the fact that, hey, I need housing. They're not going to give me a mailbox without housing. I'm not going to get my money back without housing. I'm going to be victimized for the rest of my life without housing, but it needs to be actual housing. Right after Natalie died, going back up there to fucking Hilltop to my old apartment, that would have been the perfect place for me to go, but I couldn't because of the assault by Waylon Lolatai. And then people don't care. They pretend to care, but then when it comes time to actually do something, I'm the bad guy because they didn't keep their word. See, while I've had to endure all of this abuse this entire time, there are lots of people who could have spoken up instead of being bitches. People like King and Nichols, people like Aaron Cockerham, people like Danica Garner and Rochelle Shelley Campbell, people like Brenda Dickinson, people like Brandon Jepson. A lot of people could have spoken up, but they didn't because they're fucking cowards. Being friends with people who destroyed my life is more important than being honest. I've had a lot of people that are autistic stab me in the back because it's hard for people who are autistic to make friends because we're different. Like Chelsea Worsing, she stabbed me in the back more than once. Why did she do it though? Because she wanted to be friends with Katie Whiteman, one of my predators. You know, I didn't get an apology out of a single one of those motherfuckers. Not a goddamn one. They expect me to feel sorry for them. Fuck you, Chelsea Worsing. You're a fucking coward. I didn't make you into a fucking coward. I didn't make you into a fucking piece of shit who would turn a blind eye to this. Chelsea Worsing, anything that happens to you from here on in, everything bad that is going to happen to you for the rest of your life, you've earned. Because the rules are different for you than they are for me. Aren't they? Fucking course they are. Fuck this goddamn country. Fuck everyone who didn't fight for our rights. And fuck everybody who didn't put a bullet in my head.